Hey everybody and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance, From Zero to a Hero series. On the last episode we completed another challenge. We completed the Curse challenge. I remember what it was now. It gave you curse rooms for every single room, so you had to pay half a red heart to walk through every door. You started as Maggie, you had a lot of HP, you had Yum Heart, and honestly we kind of stormed the run because we picked up a lot of early health upgrades. We then tried to close out the video playing as Napoleon, I believe, and we died pretty unforgettably, honestly, early on into a run, so win streak is -1. What we're going to do in this episode, I'm going to do a Kane run. Look at Kane. Look how lonely his post-it note is. We might have only played as Kane once. Let's fill this bad boy up a little bit. Continue a story I had from two episodes ago. If you remember, I think this literally was 2 episodes ago, that I was talking about basically the start of what now is going to be referred to as Millie's bad day, where we were recording a video and just as the video ended, I heard laughter, and Millie had fallen in the bath and dunked herself in and dunked half her body into it, the bottom half, fortunately not the top half. But she was very soggy-moggy and pretty unhappy about the whole situation. Little did she know that there was more to come from that day. Because what ended up happening after my recording session, so we finished the recording and I'm like, you know what, it's a lovely day. Why don't I take Millie for a little walk? So I put her in a little harness, she has a little leads because we've been trying to lead train her. We go outside and normally what she does is she just potters around the garden. And then after maybe 30-40 minutes, she's like, okay, let's go back inside now. I've had enough of this outside. And everyone's happy with the situation. But I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I think I can guess. So we have a little flower bed, again, not unusual for a front garden to have a flower bed. But it's really loved by bees. And every time Millie sees one of these bees, she always takes a swipe at one of them. And I'm always saying don't do that, it's gonna hurt you. Obviously she's a cat, so she doesn't really understand what's going on, but I try to give her in no uncertain terms, you're not gonna enjoy the result of this, and I'm trying to stop her from doing it. Anyway, I'm pretty certain, maybe I lost my sight of it for a moment. And I'm guessing that she slapped one of these bees and it stung her. So the next thing I know is Millie's on the grass, rolling around on her back, tossing and turning, trying to bite the lead, trying to bite the harness, so I'm okay, something's happened here, so I'm gonna just take her inside again, and try and explore what's happened, because I don't know exactly what's happened, I didn't see the event occur, but I had a pretty good guess, because I said, she's trying to rub her back, she looked very uncomfortable, so I bring her back in, and she goes super aggressive. Very out of character, she's trying to nip at me, and she's trying to scratch at me to make me go away. Because I guess it's sore and she just doesn't know what I'm trying to do to her. But literally all I'm trying to do is help this poor little creature. This little poor fur ball. So I'm just calm down, Millie. So I take the harness off, I take the lead off her, and within seconds, she grabs my hand and bites through it and pierces the skin, so quite forceful. Which I guess is her cat language saying leave me alone, something is wrong. I'm not happy. Again, it's so frustrating because if only I could speak cat and tell her let me see what's happening. I'll try and help you. But anyway, she goes super aggressive. She's jumping up at me, swiping at me, and I'm okay. This isn't acceptable, so I take her to her room, which is actually just a back bedroom. And I get her cold packs and stuff just to try and maybe cool down any swelling. And I still don't know what's actually happened. I don't know if she's been stung or she's just having a little tantrum or something. I mean, I had a decent idea that she's probably been stung, but anyway, so she's acting up really badly. And I take her up to the room. And I'm just almost isolating her a little bit and just trying to calm her down. And maybe 10 minutes later, she literally flips the switch again. She stopped trying to bite me, stopped being aggressive, And she just lies on the floor and then puts her head down and goes to sleep. So I'm like having like an anxiety attack because I think she's having maybe an allergic reaction. Because, as I said, it looked so abnormal that she was, you know, super aggressive, and then just like a flip switch and she just like went extremely tired, looked like really lethargic, and she just laid down and went to sleep. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to call the emergency vet and just see if like I need to bring her in. So I call emergency vet, and obviously, I say obviously, a secretary answers at first, and I'm like, okay, this is like my cat, this is the details of the cat. You know, she's just been stung by a bee, I believe, and she's acting really weird. So they're like, so the secretary's like, okay. It's like, well, she's probably okay, so like, I would just check on her for another hour and see if anything abnormal happens. Ignoring the fact that I've just said, like, she's being extremely out of character and, like, falling asleep and so on, like, aggressive. So I'm like, is this something you treat as out of character? Like, is this potentially an allergic reaction? And I know, like, allergic reactions show up as, like, other things, like, maybe, like, increased swelling, maybe shortness of breath and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know, I literally just think that maybe something else weird is happening. And finally the secretary goes, oh, okay, I'll ask the nurse, and it's like, oh, a vet. And it's like, yeah, please, like, ask a vet. It's like, I don't want just to, I didn't call up the secretary to ask the secretary the vet's opinion of what I should do. But, you know, I wanted to, like, talk to someone a bit more qualified. And basically the vet just said, like, as long as she's eating and drinking until like, she'll take a treat or something, just leave her if she wants to go to sleep, it's fine. Like, she's probably just trying to, like, relax or something. Or, like, maybe sleep through it. So I'm like, okay, sure. That's fine. Like, I'll watch her for an hour. So, I sit there watching this cat for a while. Bearing in mind I'm just sat in the room now, like a bedroom, just looking at this cat, doing nothing else. And I eventually go like, you know what, I'm going to go down for a little bit, get another cold pack, like maybe she'll appreciate it. And for some reason this suddenly like switches her switch again and she just turns into a normal cat. So she follows me down, she's like, okay, where's the food, where's the water? It's like, I want to drink it all, I want to play. And it's like, where has this come from? It's like, what on earth happened to you? Anyway, I'm still, like, confused by exactly what had happened. Because, again, I couldn't find any, like, bee sting. I couldn't really see any swelling. So I was like, is she just being, like, stupid or something? Like, what's wrong with this girl? The next day, so this is yesterday now, my partner comes up to me and, like, wakes me up. I've not slept well that night, I guess, unsurprisingly, after, like, a little bit of the anxiety of the day before, so I'm trying to like catch some Z's at like 10 in the morning or something. And she goes like, and no, there's something on Millie's lip and I can't get it. So I'm like, okay, bring the cat to me. I like always when you're trying to help a cat, she's just not having it. Like there's some black mark on her lip. But she won't let us help her. Anytime like we're trying to hold her head, she's like thrashing it around, moving it. And it's like, well, you calm down. It's like, when have you ever done anything you didn't want us to do or you weren't happy with? You know. Basically, everything we do is to look after you. I'm going to re-roll these 2 coins. I wanted the red heart. But anyway, so we eventually get her held still by the combined effort of 2 people. You know, me like with supporting her neck and head so that she won't move at the last second. My partner with a pair of tweezers. And lo and behold, what does she pull out? The stinger of a bee. So clearly she'd bitten it off, and like it got stuck in her lip. Now I don't think this is what was causing the aggro. I think the bite mark was literally, sorry, the insect sting was literally hurting her from where it got stung, and I'm gonna guess this was on her body, rather than on her lip. But you know, it's like, if you just let me help you in the beginning, like, you could have at least circumvented some of this issue. But anyway, so she has a day, basically, Millie, where, you know, she falls in the bath and gets soaked. She gets stung by a bee, and I'm pretty certain she's not clocked on that it was the bee that stung her. Because we've taken her out since, and she's still swiping a bee, so she's going to have another rotten day at some point in the future, I'm pretty certain. But, needless to say, everything turned out fine in the end. Like, we didn't have to take it to the vet. she became a normal cat again, and all is good in the world. Well, yeah, it was a really, like, I don't know, spooky experience, I suppose. Oh, not spooky, but, like, kind of almost harrowing, because you're like, there's nothing I can do for this pet, and it's always awful when you have a pet and they're clearly unwell, like, you might have a dog and they're a bit lethargic, something not eating, and there's just no communication barrier to say, like, what's wrong. I guess you could have this true for, like, babies too as well, but at least, like, you know, other humans, like, if I ask my partner, she's like, oh, I'm not feeling great. It's like, well, what's wrong? And she can just tell me from no uncertain terms, this is what's wrong with me. You don't have that luxury with pets, so it's kind of impressive, honestly. Again, shout out to vets, because it must be, like, pretty difficult for them to, well, to figure out what's going on. Like, you know, I bring a pet in and I'm just like, oh yeah, they're just a little bit off, but I don't know why. And then they have to diagnose it, you know. Difficult job. Here's our item room. How's this run going at the moment? Not great. Now, most of this is probably because I've been giving an anecdote for the entire time. So I've not really been paying attention to what's going on. Prayer card versus the D20. The D20 has its values and I have been pushing it, as you may have noticed this run. I think prayer card offers me a better future though. So I'm going to take the prayer card going forward. We have a nice Emperor card as well. I might use that on a floor in the future to try and get a devil deal, because I missed my devil deal opportunity on the last floor. I got hit in the boss fight. We haven't seen any Tinted Drops or Spirit Heart yet, which is a little bit, you know, unfortunate, I guess. I'm just thinking, if there's, in the shop, is there a battery charge? Because I could consider prayer carding and then buying a battery charge. No, okay. The goal is to not take a hit then. Is this the second secret room? Again, I'm astonished. Is this the second secret room? Yes. Some sacks. Troll bombs, very funny. A bunch of bombs. You know what, since you just give me 4 bombs and there's 4, like, skull clusters, let's blow up some skulls. Ooh.
Question mark.
That'll do. I'll take this. In fact, can I get another charge on this floor somehow? I don't think I'm going to be able to, unfortunately. There is another battery charger back here. What am I missing? Oh yeah, I'm missing everything in Kane. That's the job. Sure. By the way, I didn't go in the curse room when I went into the secret room, which was something else I was considering doing. Free curse room. That's 2 guppy items. So we're definitely wanting to look at the devil deals. We also want to go semi-quick, but we'll see. Boss rush would be nice, but again, it's kind of hard. I don't know why I went in there, just getting lost. Right, which boss are you? Yeah, I'm going to be 1 short of a charge, unless the battery charge drops. Okay. Go, Little Spewer. Little Spewer at the moment is actually like 90% of my damage. Nice. Okay, no devil deal again. We do have protection now for my red hearts though. So I might skip the next floor and then come back and do it. We're nowhere near boss rush, I shouldn't even consider it. Right, Forsaken. Just try and get a devil deal. Again, we could skip it and go for Mega Satan, so like angel deal pathway. But you know, we have so little open at the moment for Kane. Let's just try and get a W. I cannot believe that missed you. Can you stop spawning like 18 things at the same time? Right, just need to clear the room out. Boney, I hate you. But we have 100% devil deal. I'll pick up the HP. All that for Ouija board. Bleh. Not interested. Okay, maybe Mega Satan is an option then. But right now, if I become Guppy, then the run is fine. Also, if I stop running into enemies, the run would be considerably better. What else would I not mind? A battery item would be really nice. The one weakness of prayer card, I guess I could pop it now actually. I have Spirit Heart protecting my health. Yeah, the one weakness is if you're just on red hearts, it's kind of hard to protect the Eternal Heart. But with some Spirit Hearts behind me, I don't feel too bad about this decision. We have paper clips, so we should be opening up gold chests. I'll check out this chest as well. You know, we have improved chest rewards. There's a lot of utility in this run right now that could be good for us. So I wouldn't like count this run out just yet. It's just, if you're gonna make boss rush, I feel like you have to get like a really nice start, like damage up early on. And then you can sort of like coast through a bit of the game. The Bible. I'm gonna just say no by Spirit Heart. In fact, I might bomb you as well for some more money. Never mind. Right, we're looking for item room. Again, I guess one of the buffs for doing boss rush is that planetariums now offer you an option of skipping an item room and then hopefully getting a planetarium in the future. I was looking into the percentages of this because we haven't seen too many out of the course of this run. Butter, interesting. I don't think I've picked up this trinket before, but I don't like it, so we're just going to leave it. Sure. Listen. Not proud of that damage. Not going to lie. But it happened, so we're going to move on. Sure, just make me a chonky person. More health. Oh, I can now break rocks for free, so I have to be a little bit careful of walking on bomb rocks. Right, let's clear these guys out. They're the most annoying enemies. Spew on people, and I have another prayer card active. I'm just going to use it. That's a HP up. So we're still in quite a nice place for Devil Deals, because I have so much red health. You know. It feels like we can make something good happen. Now, the game has to meet me halfway and give me something better than just reach tears. Which I think is just transcendent tears. Which, you know, isn't excellent. Now, I could go through breaking every single rock and hope for a crawl space. Am I going to do that? No. Good shot, honestly. Sorry, you kind of sniped me there. Okay. Cool your roll a little bit. You're taking some pretty disappointing damage right now. Okay, take it. Curse room, maybe. Right, the attack fly things have to go. Again, how did you live through a little skewer attack? I will open the gold chest. Oh yeah, I forgot we have gold key, so definitely going into the double key room. That was lucky. Good pill. I have pretty poor reaction time, so anything that slows the game down is a-okay by me. I'm going to check the curse room because I've got 2/3 of Guppy. And it is going to cost me nothing. I mean, I gained nothing from it as well. I guess other than a room charge, but, you know, who cares about a room charge? Right, I wouldn't mind swapping the prayer card back out again. Ooh, nice. Why would I want to swap prayer cards? Because I don't really want to be at full red hearts. It's normally nice to be at, like... I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the game. Early on, it's nice to have a mixture of red hearts and spirit hearts. You know, spirit hearts protect deals, and then red hearts are trade on deals with the devil. If that is going down that pathway. Later in the game, obviously, when you don't have deals to worry about anymore, then, you know, all red hearts is fine. The other nice thing, though, is if you get the Polaroid, all spirit hearts gives you, like, invulnerability. Invulnerability, pretty strong. Trying to find the secret room. There it is. I could have gone into the curtain room for free, it turns out. Well, I say for free. Because of a bomb. But anyway, nothing good for me in there. Nothing good for me in there. Okay, I think we just leave. Very slow and pedestrian run right now, but you know, not every run can be fabulous. That's not a secret room. This might... no, it's not. Okay, I don't know why the second secret room is. I'm just leaving. Go on. Down you go, Kane. Right now, I'm very much feeling like this is just going to be some normal pathway victory, which, you know, it's fine. We have to do it again at some point. Might as well be now. Can you stop powering me up? I'm already slow enough as it is. Right, a bomb. I could break skulls with thunder thighs. Again, it's kind of debatable whether or not this is a good item. I think most people would say it's a low tier item. But it is pseudo, like, infinite bombs, which is, you know, pretty solid. Now, the problem is that you are going to get hit eventually by just running over a bomb rock or something. Or you're going to get onto the womb and you're going to hit one of the rocks there and it's going to blow out into tears and hurt you. But, you know, sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. Okay, I'm about to get another activation of prayer card if I want it. But what just hit me from the ground? I just saw some tentacle thing hit me. Mysterious black tentacle. Also, game, I wouldn't mind a damage up at some point, you know. I can survive for a little bit longer, but it's starting to become a little bit annoying. I have to be a little bit careful around there because of the bomb rocks. Okay. I think there's been a couple of times where something has nearly hit me and I don't know what it is, and I think I'm beginning to figure out what it is. So that black goop must spawn a tentacle creature that can hit you. And I've just never seen it before. Okay. I see where we stand now, game. I mean, I could take this key item. Pretty disappointed this shop's going. You know what? I'm just going to donate some money. It could give me an angel deal chance. What else could I get from it? I could get a lookup. And at some point, I have to, you know, fill this machine. I did get increased angel chance, by the way. So, you know, it wasn't awful. This room is proving to be a little bit awful, though. Okay, we're good. Oh my god. We're going to probably lose this Eternal Heart, and I'm not too upset by that. There does come a point with prayer card as well where the Eternal Heart basically is just an extra HP up. It's like a really bad young heart. Okay, maybe get a nice card, you know. Hierophant from one of the skulls. And we're back in business. Magician. Magician. It could also break into one of these nerves. I appreciate that. Okay. Still living. I broke another skull. It's best to do these, by the way, at the end of the room. Just so in case it breaks into an enemy. Ah, Emperor. We'll save Emperor for the future. But there's not a lot to shout home about this run at the moment. Little Spear is my highest damage source. I guess if you want me just to use Little Spear for the entire game, give me BFF. You cowards. Not a secret room. Not a secret room. Let's just go fight the boss. War, not terrible. Ooh. I do have to be a little bit careful if I want to get this deal. Oh, I just noticed there's a tinted rock. I mean, it's not Spirit Hearts, you scumbag. Ooh. God. It's always depressing when you get a tinted rock and it has bombs in it. By the way, you're also a little bit too quick for me right now. Can you please slow down? Okay, there goes the Eternal Heart. Hey, we get a devil deal, an 8.4% devil deal. Am I upset by this? No. Am I upset about this deal though? Yes. So there's a case to be made to take Book of Belial, because it is a damage up effectively. But only for certain rooms. The Razor is also a damage up. I'm gonna take nothing. I might, if I come back in, take something, but I want to use a prayer card one more time. At least. Give me a red heart. But yeah, so far game not being very nice to me. Now again, I can pull out of this myself by just playing well. But there will become a point where, you know, not taking hits is going to become a little bit difficult. The longer I have to take on a room, the more likely I am to get hit, and some rooms, especially in the late game, are horrible. Especially when I'm going to be fighting multiple bosses. I don't remember what the D7 does, you know. You know what? I'm going to walk on spikes. And then I'm going to go pick up the 2 red hearts again, so that I can get in the boss trap room. Was this the correct play? I don't know. I mean, who cares about my red hearts right now, right? What else am I looking for? Arcade would be nice. But again, it's not going to be transcendent to me. It just give me a lot of money. And we're running out of shops, if you hadn't noticed. We are now a decent chunk of the way through the game. That's really, really disappointing. D7 rerolls... I think it rerolls your... No, the D8 rerolls your stats. What was this D7 again? I mean, I can't remember what it is, so it's not great. But I'm a bit concerned that I can't remember it. It's not rocks, because that's the D12. It's a thinker. There's so many dice items in this game now. You know. Is the D7 like a stat reroll, but only for the room or something? Because I think D8 just rerolls your stats. Which I might have even tried had I got it. What could help us now as well? Perthrow would be nice, if we can get a Perthrow room going. Becoming Guppy would also be nice. My bad, sorry, I wasted the bomb. Man, tough floor so far. By the way, I shall break rocks to make this room a lot easier. And get wrecked. We have this really nice look. We have, like, improved chests. But, you know, no items from chests yet. You know what? I'll play you. And I'll release you. There you go. That must be more comfortable now, Angel Judgment. Key. I'll take it. Admittedly, I don't really need 27 key. Okay, I don't really need 28 either. Although I could play a key bump. You know. That wouldn't be terrible. Emperor versus Magician. I'm going to take Emperor. Okay, I've run out of money. I'm sorry to say, if I don't get any more money, I may blow you up. Especially if I'm getting, like, signs like that. Wow. Not a lot going for me right now. Okay, you get one more penny. Okay. You knew what you did. Increased angel chance. That's not the secret room. This could be a secret room. Nope. Secret room, oh secret room. We're at the secret room. Okay, battery charge, that's a health up. Even the coin-eyed statues are not paying out for me right now. I'm not gonna play or blow you up. I think I checked these for second secret room. I think we just leave. You know what? I'm gonna try the razor blade. I have so much red hearts. Let's just see where this goes. It can be damage up on every room. All I need to do is get a red heart synergy because this will just take a red heart off me. And it is a nice damage up. Now obviously I don't want to use this every room, but I was just kind of showing it off, that one room. Ha 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 ha. Funny game, troll bombs. Ha 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 ha. Curse of Darkness also very fun. You know what? I could have used Chariot for something more productive. Unfortunately. Oh, there's another empty card. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, the game is not allowing me. You know what? I'm just going to Emperor.
Isaac!
That was stupid. I'm on the mum floor. Oh, we're going to Razor Blade then, 100%. You can also use the Razor to, like, not take damage. And by not take damage, I mean not take damage from the enemy. So I can use it to protect Devil Deal chance. Well, that was a little bit of a mistake, it's a maker. Little spewer. Please, you have to hit all your shots with the spewer. You know what, game? If you're going to make me win the game with the Razor Blade, I'll do it. Ooh. Little spewer in the Razor Blade. What a combo. Again, just in case you didn't know, and I, you know, we're 70 episodes in, you can't run into Mum's foot anymore, which you used to be able to do. Because it didn't do any contact damage. It now does contact damage. So, my orbital, I'm not really using it much. I guess this fight made orbitals like super strong. I mean, I did get a hit in then. But if you had like Sack Daddy, you would just run into Mother. And, you know, do a ton of damage. You did get a deal. Maybe we should take the negative. Yeah, let's take the negative. I have a lot of red hearts, so I can trade this health away. Oh my word. Not a good deal either. Well, we're probably going to get one more deal. Maybe we'll get a planetarium, who knows? Oh, why did we use my Emperor card? Okay, good hit. Right. Under a little bit of problems right now. Again, I have to be careful about walking on rocks on this floor too, because they can blow up into tears. Right, we don't want to just trap ourselves in the corner versus these enemies. That'd be pretty annoying. Come on, Steven. Thank you, Steven. Am I in the Believer or in the Doubter camp? Ooh. You know what? I'm always in the Believer camp, baby. Otherwise I would have just reset the run. So I need a little bit more. You know what? Vision will be quite nice. Am I going the right way? Is there a planetarium? No. Let's clear up one side of the map if I can. I see you two nerds up there. I'm just trying to think of like an item, an unusual item which would be really good. You know what? If you gave me the Trinket Child's Heart, we might be able to do some work. Or any effect that like activates on me taking damage. Like I've got the item. The one that breaks into tears. Like, is it vasculotis or something like that? You know, we could do some work with that, maybe. Now, I do need to get a red heart synergy for that to be viable. Do I go and get the second secret room? I think I'll try it. I need some form of, like, benefit this run. Still not seeing an arcade either this run, which is kind of astonishing. You can only see 1 or 2. In fact, more than 1. I'd probably say the average of arcades per run is like 2 point something. There's a tinted rock there, that's pretty big. Now immediately I'm ignoring my thing because I was going to get hit anyway, so I was like, well, just run the rocks if you're going to get hit. I can't help myself. Right, some flies and a bunch of pills. Pills would be good. Look up. Hey, that's 2 look up pills. 5 look. Explosive diarrhea. I found pills. Balls of steel, that's a nice pill to know about. Pheromones and drowsy is pretty good. And it tears up. You know what? That room was excellent. I'll take the I'm drowsy pill into the boss fight. But just like that, I'm feeling a little bit better about the run. Only 9% chance of Devil Deal, but if we can protect the Spirit Hearts until the next floor, you never know what will happen. Now, again, I'm kind of impressed that I didn't get hit there. I guess don't speak too soon. Will you go back the other way? Right, there's probably just, yeah, 1 more wormy boy. Sure, 38 keys, that feels good. Just protect your health. It's the most important resource right now. Mainly the Spirit Hearts, actually. I can always Razor in the boss fight as well. In fact, I should probably be a bit more aggressive with the Razor. Right, there's 2 pins in here, so we have to be a little bit careful with pin. Right, come on, pin. If I was a better player as well, I think I could make more of this run with the orbital. I'm drowsy, we're going to Razor Blade for some damage. Does this stack? Yeah, it does. So, again, if we can get, like, really nice, a red hat generation, you know, we could do some cool stuff. Okay, that's not protecting your Spirit Heart, using I'm drowsy pill and getting hit. Can you please stick your tail up into the air like you just don't care? Skull-X. Skull-X. Come on! Do me a favor. Okay, we're just gonna kill him apparently, like, the most tedious way of doing things. You know what? Why bother? Why did you bother then? Skull-X. Oh my god, we got a Devil Deal again. And Blood Clot, which is actually a damage up. And there's no Devil Deal items. This is like some of the most toothless Devil Deals I've ever seen. 2 of Hearts. You know what? That's actually... In this rare situation, 2 of Hearts is a godsend. Because I can just... It stayed open at 9%. I can just pop the Razor until I get to half heart and then 2 of Hearts. Half heart, half health. You know what? I'll keep the Curse Room. We're still an item of Guppy, so... That's worth it. I say that's worth it. It's going to cost us a Spirit Heart to have gone in here. But I have cleansed whatever curse I had, if I did have a curse. Which could be pretty big. Right. Be a bit more aggressive with your use of the Razor. Like, just pop it in here. It's a big room. You know, if you get hit once by the Razor, but you stop getting hit once on the floor, you've immediately had a benefit. I'll try this, but I don't exactly what it does. But I don't need, what's his name? Lockpick, whatever it is. Ah! My HP. Oh. Okay, again, Brain, stop running over rocks. That's a ball of steel pill, I think. Is it? I don't remember. It's going to cost me 2 health to get it, so it's not actually worth it. Unless I gain the ability to fly. I think I can do this room without razor blading. Might be a bit risky. Oh my god, I'm amazed. I'd like to say this was a genius dodge, but it was pure luck. I think my orbital honestly saved me like 2 hits. Okay, good fight. Good room. Yeah, I'll pick up the eternal heart. Was it correct, by the way, to drop prayer cards? It's debatably no, but for my mental, I think yes. Ooh. Because it definitely means that I'm now going quicker. Not a lot, and by the way, just pop the razor. You know, these are boss enemies. So make sure you're killing them pretty quickly. Some of the dodges in this room have been, frankly, incredible. Can you please come over here? Oh, a key and a red heart. Okay, we should pick the red heart. I'm hoping we're in the right way. Again, without mapping, it's kind of hard to say. Well, the fewer rooms I can do here, the more chance we have of winning. Okay, nice. Another red heart on the floor. I should pop razor more aggressively. We are going the wrong way right now. How did I get... Oh, I know how I got that. That's my trinket effect, isn't it? That's what this trinket does. You know what? That's not terrible. Okay. That was pretty terrible. It'd be very nice to protect this Eternal Heart, because, as I've mentioned before, when you get into the late games, having a lot of red health doesn't really matter, so I'd be pretty happy to go to 12 the red hearts in the future. Now, I was more likely to do that if I kept on the prayer card. There goes the Eternal Heart. There goes my heal chance, probably. I know it doesn't look like it, but I don't think it takes a lot for this run to start to pop. And it might just be that we have to stare it down to the dark room. And then hopefully we'll get something good on the dark room. Okay. I was trying to kill everything with my orbitals there. But it didn't quite work. Okay, we've been given a blessing, and the blessing is that we actually found the boss fight. While we're still at, like, you know, decent health. That's kind of painful. I can leave this fight, if I remember rightly, so let's just leave that there. We have 2 of hearts, which is nice defensively. Little spewer is just missing all the time. Okay, 0.3 devil deal. I think we're not going to see another devil deal this run. Ignoring the dark room. Ooh. It'd be really nice to keep this 2 of hearts, I'm not going to lie. Oh my god, don't just let enemies run into you. If I get hit one more time, I should 2 of hearts, probably. I hate these guys. Try and clear them out as fast as possible. This is like phase 2 of Isaac, if you want to know why I kind of hate them. They sort of were a bit slow. They sort of just like get in the way. I'm gonna hold off on 2 hearts right now. In fact, I should go and get the red hearts. What are you doing? We're not in a rush. Give me... You know what? A bomb for a half red heart in difficult times, we'll take it. Stop walking over these rocks. I never have like had my fingers burnt by this, but in this run that is. In general, yes, that has burnt me multiple times. Anyway, the Eternal Heart is meaning I'm not going to do any more rooms. Okay. If I can somehow swing BFF, or BFFs, I think it's actually called, then I think there's a really good run in here somewhere. Now, I don't know how we'd swing that, because, you know, we're not getting a shop anymore. Sure. We're going to lose that rotten heart instantaneously. But that's okay. I had a plan for that. I had counted for it. I don't know what that does. Okay, we're Tony Angels. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Again, in one more hit, I think I might just do with hearts. Protect my health. It's kind of a bit of a gamble because obviously I want to save it something more proactive, like a boss fight. But you know, if I leave myself at half health and then I get hit again and have to pop 2 hearts, I've missed out on 2 red hearts basically. If you're not going to give me like great items, which it doesn't look like the game is going to give me anymore, and it doesn't look like we're going to become guppy, give me a sun card. I could do some work with a sun card, or even a strength card, or another 2 of hearts. 2 of diamonds, just double on money.
Of diamonds.
I'll keep this. Spirit hearts? I'm going to blow up all the blue fires. Ah. Okay. That hurts. I'm 2 heartsing. It's not quite perfect, but I'm not happy that I'm not going to get hit. Okay, Squeezy. The first DPS upgrade of the game, I think. And, you know, we're in Shoal. You know what? This is worth the Razor. Go on, Gemini. Ooh. Oh, wait, there is a DPS upgrade. I picked up the negative, sorry. That is my only DPS upgrade of the run. Sure. I hate phonies, I hate brimstone guys. Never mind, I love the brimstone guys. Temperance. That's not the card I'm really looking for. Now, I could blow it up. By the way, there was a little example there, and I didn't actually intend to do it, of using the razor to protect yourself from damage, because I got hit by a tear there. But because I raised it, it gave me iframes. So I took it as red heart health instead of the spirit heart. It doesn't really matter in this situation, really. Okay, now it's time to matter. This isn't a hard fight. Like, you're making it harder than it actually is. There were no red hearts there, right? Nope. As always, we appear to be just like bringing them both down at like an equivalent rate. We can fight for this. We can still win this run. You just have to live through this next fight. And by next fight, I mean the actual boss fight. The Dark Room holds rewards for us. Ooh. Come on. You have to spawn more enemies. Right, a bomb. Terrific. No tinted rocks. Ah. Sun card game, maybe? You know what? Bomb time. I have 21 bombs actually. I should probably be using my bombs even more aggressive than I am. We're in a little bit of a problem there. Can you just run into one of your own bombs, please, little hawk? And then bombed an enemy at least. Teleport into the fire? Never mind. We'll just beat you the old-fashioned way. Spirit Heart game. A Spirit Heart for the poor. Nope. And not Secret Room. I'm really worried about using more HP here. By the way, break the rocks. Well, I should have used one then, 100%. I knew I was going to get hit. Stop slowing me down. Right, he's going to release the pony soon. Which is going to be very annoying to kill, because you have no speed. Right, okay, this is a bit scary now. Gemini, could you consider, you know, aggroing on an enemy? It's not looking good. Kind of need to be off this side of the room as well. To give myself more reaction time. Okay, I think we killed the pony. Right, you need to give me a sun card now, game. Okay, you gave me 2 HP, I appreciate it. How do I feel about this room? Kind of scared. Right, Boney, can you please come to me? Thank you. Well, sun card from this skull. Secret room? Secret room for the poor? Okay. Let's try it. By the way, I think I raise her. Okay, that was not a good start. I immediately missed my bomb. We're going to use some bombs on this fight. We're one hit and dying. I'm scared. Just don't die to the fallen. Never mind, we're dying to the fallen. What a dreadful run. What a dribbler of a run. I could have done myself better, but, you know. I had no DPS upgrades for like the entire run. That was honestly the most Afterbirth Plus run I've felt for a long time. I think we've had 2 fairly recently now. No DPS upgrades for like the entire run. Literally until I got Squeezy and Shoal. No unlocks of Kane. We'll come back another time and do that. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching the video. See you next time. Goodbye.